The NBA has evolved to become a more international game, with players coming from over 40 different countries and 6 different continents. Some of the greatest stars in the league right now are international. It's been great to see the NBA expand like this. Today, I'll be ranking the best NBA player from each country. For a player to qualify, they've had to be a member of an NBA roster at some point this season. Comment below which country your favorite player is from, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Starting with Angola, the best player is Bruno Fernando, who is now a member of the Atlanta Hawks again. Before he was traded, Fernando was averaging 4 points, 4 rebounds, an assist, and a block a game for the Rockets. He is the only current player from this country. Next, we have Argentina, and the best player from here is Facundo Campazzo. Campazzo played 8 games for the Mavericks this season, averaging a point and an assist. The only other player from Argentina currently is Leandro Bolmaro. For Australia, the best player is Kyrie Irving. Now a Dallas Maverick, Kyrie has averaged 27 points, 5.5 assists, 5 rebounds, and a steal this season. He was also named to his 8th All-Star game and is finally a star to play alongside Luka. Ben Simmons and Josh Giddey are 2 other notable players from Australia. From Austria, Jakob Poeltl is the best and only player. Similar to Kyrie, Poeltl was also traded at the deadline. Now a Raptor, he has averaged 12 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block, and is a center Toronto has been needing all season. Jumping to a bit of a warmer place, there are 3 NBA players currently from the Bahamas, and DeAndre Ayton is the best one. This season, he's averaged 18.5 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. Buddy Hield and Kai Jones are the other 2 players from the Bahamas. The best and only player from Bosnia and Herzegovina is Jusuf Nurkic of the Portland Trail Blazers. This season, he's averaged 14 points, 9.5 rebounds, and 3 assists with nearly a steal and a block. The next country also has just 1 player currently from it, and this is Brazil with Raul Neto. Neto has provided some backup guard play for Cleveland this season, averaging 3 points, a rebound, and an assist and a half. From Cameroon, we have MVP candidate Joel Embiid. Embiid has been on a tear this season, averaging over 33 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and a block and a half a game. He's doing all this while leading the 76ers to one of the best records in the East. Pascal Siakam and Christian Koloko are also from Cameroon. Next up is Canada, which is where the second highest number of players are from, only behind the US. The best Canadian NBA player right now is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA has been on a tear this season and has the Thunder in the thick of the playoff race, even though they're expected to have another lottery season. His name has even come up in some MVP conversations with averages of 31 points, 4.5 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 1.5 steals, and 1 block a game. Other notable players from Canada include Andrew Wiggins, Jamal Murray, RJ Barrett, Benedict Mathurin, Dylan Brooks, Lou Dort, and more. Next up, we go to the other side of the world with Croatia, and the best player here is Bojan Bogdanovic. Bojan is enjoying a great season with Detroit, putting up a career-high 21.5 points to go along with 3.5 rebounds and 2.5 assists. He's also been shooting 41% from 3 on 6 attempts a game. The 2 other Croatian-born players in the league right now are Ivica Zubac and Dario Saric. The best and only player right now from the Czech Republic is Vit Krejci. He's played 20 games for the Hawks this season, averaging a point in just 6 minutes per game. Next up, we have the Democratic Republic of the Congo, and the best player from here is Jonathan Kuminga. This season for the Warriors, Kuminga has put up 8 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists a game while shooting 50% from the field. Bismack Biyombo is also from the DRC. From the Dominican Republic, the best player is 36-year-old Al Horford. Horford is still contributing greatly to a Celtics team that has been around the top of the East all season long. Horford has averaged 9 points, 6 rebounds, and 2.5 assists with nearly a block a game. He's also shooting almost 42% from 3 on 5 attempts a game. Chris Duarte on the Pacers is also from the DR. The best and only player from Finland is now first-time All-Star Lauri Markkanen. Markkanen has broken out in his first season with the Jazz, averaging 25 points, 8.5 rebounds, and 2 assists. The next country I'll be talking about has a few more players. The best player from France is Rudy Gobert. Though his fit hasn't been the greatest with the Timberwolves thus far, Gobert is still putting up solid numbers. This season, he's averaged 13 points, 11.5 rebounds, and assists and about a block a game. Nicolas Batum, Evan Fournier, Killian Hayes, and Frank Ntilikina are also from France. The best and only NBA player from Gabon is Chris Silva. Silva has appeared in 1 game this season for the Dallas Mavericks and played a whopping 3 minutes. He did score though, so props to him. The next country we have is Georgia, and the best player from here is Goga Badatsi. In 21 games for the Pacers this season, Badatsi has averaged 3 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist a game. The only other player from Georgia is Sandro Mamukelashvili. Franz Wagner is the best player from Germany. He's taken a nice leap in his sophomore season, averaging 19 points, 4 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and a steal a game for the Magic. His brother Mo Wagner, Dennis Schroeder, Daniel Theis, Isaiah Hartenstein, Maxi Kleber, and Dwayne Washington Jr. are also all from Germany. The next country we have is Greece, and the best player here is without a doubt the Greek freak himself, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis is having yet another MVP-like season with the Bucks sitting around the top of the East all season long. This season, he's averaged over 32 points, 12 rebounds, and 5 assists for Milwaukee. His brother Thanasis is the only other player from Greece who's played in a game this season. Next up we have Giddey, and the best and only player from here is Mamadi Diakite. He's appeared in 16 games for the Cavaliers and averaged a point and a half. The next country also only has one player, and this is Israel with Deni Avdia. This season, Deni has been a nice spark for Washington, averaging 9 points, 6 rebounds, and 2.5 assists. Next up we have Italy, and the best player from here is Danilo Gallinari. Gallinari was picked up by the Celtics last summer, but unfortunately tore his ACL. Last season, Gallinari averaged about 12 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist and a half for the Atlanta Hawks, hoping for a good recovery. The only other Italian NBA player is Simone Fontecchio, who's played 31 games for the Jazz this season. Jamaica is the next country, and the best and only player from here is Nick Richards. This season, he's averaging 8 points and 6 rebounds in 45 games with the Hornets. The next country's best player has had some amazing scoring lately, and this is Cam Thomas from Japan. This season, he's averaged 11 points and 1.5 rebounds and assists. These numbers should definitely increase with him now having a larger role in the offense. Rui Hachimura and sharpshooter Yuto Watanabe were also both born in Japan. The next country I'll be talking about has two players that were traded for each other. Latvia is a country, and Kristaps Porzingis and Davis Bertans are the players. Porzingis is the best player here and has had a great season with the Wizards. He's averaging 23 points, 8.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, a block and a half, and a steal. He's definitely gone under the radar this season. Lithuania is the next country, and the best player from here is Domantas Sabonis. Sabonis was named to his third All-Star game this season, averaging 19 points, 12 rebounds, and 7 assists with the Kings. Jonas Valanciunas is another player from Lithuania. We have another big man as the best player from our next country, Montenegro, and he goes by the name of Nikola Vucevic. For the Bulls this season, Vucevic has averaged 18 points, 11.5 rebounds, and 3.5 assists. He is set to be a free agent, so it will be interesting to see where he ends up. Marko Simonovic is the only other player from Montenegro. New Zealand's best and only player is yet another big man by the name of Steven Adams. Adams is one of the strongest players in the entire league, and he has put up averages of 8.5 points, 11.5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, and a steal and a block. The next country we have is Nigeria, and the best player from here is Precious Achiuwa. In his third NBA season, Precious is averaging 10.5 points, 6.5 rebounds, and an assist for the Raptors. He's also shooting 49% from the field. Josh Okogie and Charles Bassey are the only other two players born in Nigeria. We're back to countries only having one player, and this is Poland with Jeremy Sohan. Sohan is a promising rookie and even shoots his free throws with one hand. This season, he's averaged 10 points, 5 rebounds, and 2.5 assists for the Spurs. Is he a future teammate of Victor Wembanyama? Next up, we have Portugal, and the best and only player from here is Neemias Queta. This season, Queta has appeared in 4 games for the Kings and averaged 3 points and 2.5 rebounds. The best and only player from the Republic of the Congo is 13-year NBA veteran Serge Ibaka. Ibaka was traded to the Pacers and then waived and will probably look to join a contender. He had averaged 4 points and 3 rebounds for the Bucks this season. St. Lucia also only has one NBA player who goes by the name of Chris Boucher. Boucher has been a solid piece off the bench for the Raptors this season, averaging about 10 points and 6 rebounds. Senegal is our next country, and the best player from here is Gorgui Dieng. Dieng has played in 19 games for the Spurs this season, averaging about 3 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist and a half. Ibou Badji is also from Senegal. Serbia's best player is without a doubt Nikola Jokic. Jokic could win his third MVP this season, averaging a triple-double at 25 points, 11.5 rebounds, and 10 assists to go along with over a steal. His true shooting percentage is also an absurd 70%. There are a few other players from Serbia, including Bogdan Bogdanovic, Boban Marjanovic, Nikola Jovic, and Aleksej Pokusevski. The next country has another MVP candidate, and this is Slovenia with Luka Doncic. Luka is averaging an absurd 33 points a game to go along with 9 rebounds, 8 assists, and a steal and a half. He should look to lead the Mavericks to another significant playoff run. Goran Dragic and Vlatko Cancar are 2 other Slovenian-born players. South Sudan's best and only player is Wenyen Gabriel of the LA Lakers. Gabriel has provided some solid bench play for the Lakers this season, averaging 6 points and 4 rebounds in the 15 minutes a game he gets. The next country has a few more players, and this country is Spain. The best player born in Spain is Willy Hernangomez. Hernangomez has provided some good backup center play for the Pelicans this season with averages of 7.5 points, 5 rebounds, and an assist. Other players from Spain include Ricky Rubio, Juancho Hernangomez, Usman Garuba, and Santi Aldama. Bol Bol is the best player from the next country, which is Sudan. Now that he's been given the opportunity to play, Bol Bol has exceeded so far this season for the Magic. He's putting up 10 points, 6 rebounds, and about an assist and a block a game. Switzerland is the next country, and the best and only player born here is Clint Capella. Capella has been a solid center for the Hawks this season, averaging 12 points, 11 rebounds, and a block. He'll look to help the Hawks get back into the playoff race. Alperen Sengun is the best player from Turkey. Sengun has broken out in his second year now that he's been given more of an opportunity to play, averaging 15 points, 9 rebounds, 3.5 assists, and a block. Furkan Korkmaz, Cedi Osman, and Omar Yurtseven are also from Turkey. The next country is the birthplace for the majority of NBA players, and this is the USA. I didn't pick a specific best player here, but it does include so many stars in today's league, including LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Jayson Tatum, Damian Lillard, and so many others. If I had to pick a best player from here right now, it would probably be Steph Curry. Before his injury, Steph was averaging 29 points, 6.5 rebounds, and 6.5 assists to go along with the steal. The Warriors desperately need him back if they are to make a playoff push. Comment down below who you think is the best USA-born player right now. The second to last country of this video is Ukraine, and the best player who was born here is Alex Len. Len has played in just 13 games this season for the Kings, averaging just 3 minutes played with a point and a rebound. Sivi Mikhailuk is the only other player from here. The last country of this video is the United Kingdom, and the best player from here is OG Anunoby. OG has averaged 17 points, 5.5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals a game. He has been playing some of the best defense in all of basketball. The only other player from the UK is Admiral Schofield. Be sure to give this video a like and don't forget to subscribe.